Saturday, November 9th, NEF MMA returns to the Androscoggin Bank Coliseum in Lewiston, Maine with another night of mixed martial arts cage fighting action. See Paul Gorman defend the Maine State Bantamweight Championship, plus Jesse the Viking Erickson, John First Class Rayo, and many, many more. Tickets start at just $25 and are available now at thecoliseum.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, your fourth bout of the evening is scheduled for three-minute rounds. This is the 205-pound light heavyweight division. This bout is proudly sponsored by the Shipyard Brewing Company. And your referee for this contest is Jimmy Pickford. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner to my left, wearing gray shirts and representing Central Maine BJJ, who comes from nearby. Our name is welcome, Matt Coolidge. And his opponent by the red corner to my right. He's wearing white with black trim and is representing the Supply Boxing Club from Pleasant Point, Maine. Please welcome Jeremy Stevens.
Round one of the scheduled three-rounder, Jeremy Stevens wearing the predominantly white trunks and Matt Coolidge wearing the gray shorts. It is Stevens on top, Coolidge on the bottom from the get-go. A little bit of a sloppy affair here in round one. It looks like Stevens trying to go for a guillotine, and they make their way to the canvas. I'm not sure if he has that in tight at all, but he was attempting it.
No, it doesn't look very tight, but he does seem to be the aggressor, controlling his body well. You just got to get around that leg and get that side control. It does look like a sloppy event, like you said, but they are swinging. There we go. Nice slam by Stevens. Looks like he's looking to pass that guard, go straight into mount. Nice, very nice. Now he's just got to crawl up to those armpits and posture up and start dropping bombs.
There you go.
There we go. He needs to, the guy on the bottom, there he goes. You got to start shrimping out of there.
Hammer fist.
Some really good ground and pound by Stevens right now. He's now taking his back, looking for a rear naked choke. He's got to get that under the chin, though. Get that arm out of there. He needs to get lower on his back. He's sitting over his shoulder too heavy right now to be able to sink it. Oh!
Squeeze it.
Pull your head out of there.
And it looks like Stevens
There
may
we
have
go.
had it for a moment. Coolidge able to pop his way out of that predicament.
He fell over his shoulders. You got to lock in those hips. Nice reversal by Stevens. There we go. Now it looks like Coolidge has got Stevens' back and looking for a rear naked. Rolls out of it. There we go. Now Stevens is back on top. He's pushing him up against the cage really well. Coolidge has got to get off that cage. There we go, back into full guard. Oh, he's looking at some rubber guard. Maybe a new plata. I don't know, we'll have to see. Oh, he's back into full guard. Stevens seems to be dropping some bombs. Here we go. He's taking side control. Now he's got his back. Hey, he's got to get lower on his back. He's falling over his shoulder. That's no way to stick that rear naked. He's too high on his back. Coolidge just needs to keep his cool and come right out the back door. Looks Stevens maybe looking for a Kimura. He's got that in tight. He's got it in tight, but Coolidge seems to be defending well. There you go, roll over. Oh, nice hammer fist. All right, we got Stevens back on top, putting some serious ground and pound on Coolidge right now. He's got to do something. End of the first round.
Well, for the first time tonight, we will see a second round as
no glove touch again this second round. Nice leg kick, good check. That doesn't happen enough in amateur sports around here. Nice leg kick check. Coolidge looks tired. He's got to get those hands up. There you go, Stevens. Nice leg kick check again. Nice knees by Coolidge. He's got him in a standing arm-in guillotine, it looks like. Doesn't look very tight, though. There we go. Nice double leg takedown. He's in quarter control right now, quarter mount. Dropping some good ground and pound, using that cage real well. Coolidge needs to do something. He's got to push off with those feet. He's got to create separation between him and that cage, or he's just going to sit there and eat punches until the ref stops it. Some good ground and pound. Those are very accurate shots. Those are heavy. Those aren't light. Nice, good kick out. Looks like right back down to the mat. Looks like Stevens is looking for an arm in triangle, trying to push that elbow up so we can get his arm under it.
Take your time. Take your shots.
Here we go, full mount. Oh, nope, right over to the other side. Yep.
Stay heavy. Right there.
There we go.
There you go. Relax.
He's using that cage real well. He needs to buck him right off of there. Sit up. Nice reversal. Nice work. He's also too high. It looks like he's too high on the back again. He's going to come right out that back door. Yep. Coolidge has got to come up to his feet and pull him right over his shoulder. There you go, buddy. Reach right over your head and grab him by the back of the neck. Again, Stevens is too high to be completing this rear naked choke. Unless he can really get a neck crank in there. Something. There we go. Now Coolidge is on top of Stevens. Stevens looks tired. Watch those elbows. There you go. He's got to posture up, get him away from that.
Jeremy, control his head. Control the head, Jeremy.
Coolidge needs to posture up. I'm not sure what he's doing now. Landing some body shots. Jeremy's got to move. Stay busy. He's staying busy right now. Those count. Yo, he's using that. Push him right into the cage. Posturing up on his elbow and his neck. He's doing a real good job of smothering him. Last 10 seconds.
I'll open the door. Because it's hard for you to get in. I'll open the door right now. You run in.
Looks like both of these guys are pretty tired.
That sounds good.
That was a good, solid round. Nice work, boys.
So
There we go. Coolidge has got his hands up this round.
the crowd responds as round 3 begins. Right hand followed by a left from Stevens.
Big heavy one. Seems as though Coolidge is taunting his opponent. Put those hands up.
Coolidge has his mouth open. He is noticeably breathing through his mouth.
He seems a little tired. His hands are way down. That's a good remedy for a knockout.
And Stevens is just telegraphing his right hands.
Stevens looks very, very tired. They both need to get their hands up and start twisting those hips. Stevens for the takedown, but Coolidge stuffs it. Nice work, Coolidge. Stevens seems to be very tired. Coolidge is working those body shots. Those add up. Coolidge is doing a good job of not letting him suck that leg in there. He's got to sprawl out. Stevens has got to really bulldog through this. Those punches to the body really do add up. Those are points in Coolidge's book right now. Another push to take down and a sprawl. He's working that body real well. He's being aggressive right now. He's staying busy. He's scoring points. He's winning this round right now. Stevens has got to do something to win this fight.
Jeremy, come on. You got to move out of there. Get out of there.
Jeremy Stevens not doing much to improve his position. Coolidge not doing much damage, but raining down some left hands to the body.
Well, I'm pretty sure that Coolidge lost both first rounds, so he's really got to finish this fight in the third to get that decision victory. So he's got to really step it up. Right back to the body shots. Good work. Stay busy. Stevens has really got to do something right now. Coolidge seems to be capitalizing on his opponent's lack of gas. These are all solid body shots, folks. These are adding up. That can't feel good. I've seen about 10 to 12 unanswered body shots right there.
Well, if Coolidge did lose the first 2 rounds, he's certainly winning the second round.
Coolidge tries for a couple of illegal shoulder strikes, and Stevens' corner has a bit of a problem with that. It didn't look intentional, though. It seemed like it was a mistake. I don't think it's a big deal, though. It didn't really affect the fight. Still working with those body shots, though. Sprawling real well. Stevens seems to be just pushing for that single leg takedown. It's not working, though. He's got to change something. This is a close fight. You can't leave this in the judges' hands like this.
A big third round thus far for Matt Coolidge. Will it be enough as this fight comes to a conclusion?
Ladies and gentlemen, according to the official scores, have a nice round of applause for Jeremy Stevens and Matt Coolidge. After 3 hard-fought rounds, here are your score totals. Judge at ringside, live course sees about 29 to 28. He has it for Coolidge. Judge at ringside, Scott Mullins sees about 29-28. He has it for Stevens. While Judge Joe McKinnon sees about 29-28. We're winner by split decision in the red corner, Jeremy Stevens.
So a split decision win for Jeremy Stevens over Matt Coolidge, and we both said that it would be 2 rounds to 1 either way, as there was a definitive winner in round 1, and round 3 would probably come down to that second round. 2 of the 3 judges seemingly gave it to Jeremy Stevens, who wins a split decision. You had him winning 2 rounds to 1 as well, Bob.
Yes, I did as well. I think that was a good call by the judges. You know, they say, you know, every fighter, if you don't want to leave it in the judges' hands, finish it. Finish your fight.
Saturday, November 9th, NEF MMA returns to the Androscoggin Bank Coliseum in Lewiston, Maine with another night of mixed martial arts cage fighting action. See Paul Gorman defend the Maine State Bantamweight Championship, plus Jesse the Viking Erickson, John First Class Rayo, and many, many more. Tickets start at just $25 and are available now at thecoliseum.com.